Welcome back to Therapy, where we spill the tea on therapy, mental health, feelings, and everything in between. I'm your host, Dr. Sonya D, your therapist and emotional translator. Now listen, it's been about 6 months, 6 whole months. And I don't know what your last 6 months have looked like, but if they were anything like mine or the people I talk to every day, life has probably humbled you a little bit, or maybe a lot. Maybe you lost something. Maybe you found out something that you wish you didn't. Or maybe you had to let go of a version of your life you weren't really attached to. Or maybe you just got tired. Tired of being strong. Tired of overthinking. Tired of pretending you're okay when you're really not. And if that's you, you're in the right place. Because today, on a Resurrection Sunday, we're not just talking about Jesus rising, we are also going to hit on one of the benefits of his rising, our healing, that emotional healing. We're talking about what it looks like to get back up when life has knocked you all the way down. So grab your tea and your journal, but no, I'm not going to keep you long. I have some peach cobbler and vanilla ice cream in the other room that's not going to eat itself. So if you know, you know. Let's sip. First, let's start with a quick tea recap where we left off. Our last episode, we talked about betrayal, and not just the they hurt my feelings betrayal. I'm talking about getting played, getting lied to, getting done dirty by somebody you really trusted. The kind of betrayal that has you replaying conversations like, wait, was that fake too? We talked about how it messes with your sense of safety, makes you question your judgment, has you side-eyeing everybody like, yeah, I'm good on new people. Like Drake said, no new friends. And we also talked about something important. Just because someone mishandles you, that's not on you. That's on them. But here's a real question. How to not let what they did turn you cold? Let's talk about resilience and not the Instagram version. Because social media will have you out here thinking resilience look like I'm healed, I'm unbothered, I don't care anymore. Meanwhile, in real life, you still think about it. Certain songs still hit, and certain places still feel weird. Resilience is not acting like it doesn't matter or rushing into being okay. Resilience is feeling it and still choosing to not give up on yourself. Real talk. What's going on inside of you after betrayal? Your brain looks like, okay, we're not doing this again. So now you overthink everything. You read between lines that aren't even there. You pull back when people get too close. And honestly, that makes sense. Your brain is trying to protect you. But resilience is when you slowly teach yourself, I can be wise without being closed off. So let's go there. Let's take advantage of that resurrection energy today. Because I think sometimes we hear the story of Jesus so much, we forget how real it actually was. Y'all, Jesus got betrayed. Not by a random person, by somebody he was cool with, somebody in his circle. Imagine sitting at a dinner table with someone, laughing, talking, breaking bread, and they already decided they were about to switch up on you. That's not just betrayal. That's personal. That's like your best friend talking about you behind your back. Your partner cheating on you and you had no clue. Someone smiling in your face but moving funny behind the scenes. That kind of hurt hits different. Because now it's not just I got hurt. It's how did I not see this coming? So stay with me, because this is where it gets deep. The betrayal of Jesus was the very thing that led to the cross. And the cross is what led to that resurrection. And that resurrection is why we have hope today. So let's translate that. What looked like the biggest loss, the ultimate betrayal, the end of the story, was actually part of something so much bigger. Now, let me be clear before anybody misunderstands me. That does not mean what happened to you was okay, or that God needed you to be hurt. No. People made choices, and those choices hurt you. But here's the truth. What broke you is not bigger than what God can build from you. And that's the resurrection energy. What does resurrection energy look like? It looks like you still have a good heart, even after being hurt. That you're more careful, but not completely shut down. That you learned instead of just becoming bitter. It's when you say, yeah, that hurt me, but it didn't end me. And psychology backs this up too. There's something called post-traumatic growth, which basically says you can grow through anything and come out stronger, wiser, more grounded, not because it was good, because you decided it was going to grow you anyway. So therapist talk. Some of you are in that in-between space right now. You're not who you used to be, but you're not fully who you're becoming yet. And it feels weird, uncomfortable, uncertain. That's the in-the-tune phase. And nobody really talks about that part. If you're in your tune phase, please know that's where your resilience is waiting. You see, Jesus didn't skip straight to the resurrection. So you're not going to skip straight to your strength. You develop it quietly, imperfectly, and over time. So how do you actually build resilience? Well, first, be honest about what hurt you. No, it's not it's whatever. It's not, I'm over it. No, name it. Was it rejection, betrayal, disappointment, loss? Because what you don't acknowledge, you continue to carry. And Jesus can't heal what you refuse to reveal. So name it so you can heal. Second, watch how you talk to yourself. Yeah, I said it. Pain is already loud. You don't need to add cruelty to it. Pay attention to that inner voice that says, maybe I'm the problem, or I should have known better. Replace that harshness with truth. You did the best you can with what you knew. Self-compassion is not weakness, it's repair. I tell my clients all the time, it's enough people out in the world trying to tear you down. Don't do their job for them. And step 3, catch the overthinking. Your brain will try to protect you by generalizing. Everybody's fake. I can't trust no one. Stop. Pause. Ask yourself, is this truth? Or is my pain trying to keep me safe? Awareness interrupts the spiral. And interruption creates that space for healing. In step 4, take care of your body too. Resilience isn't just mental, it's physical. Stress lives in your shoulders, your chest, your sleep. So move your body, drink water, rest without guilt, and breathe on purpose. Your body needs recovery just as your mind does. And step 5, and this is the hard one, Let people earn access. I want to say that again. Let people earn access. You don't have to harden, but you do need boundaries. Resilience means you're still open, but you're no longer unprotected. And not everyone gets the same version of you anymore. And that's not bitterness, that's wisdom. There are people you can still love. Just love them over there. I have had to learn to tell people I love you. And I still want you to eat. Just not at my table. If you caught it, you caught it. In step 6, keep showing up, even spiritually. You don't have to be strong to stay connected. Sometimes resilience sounds like, God, I don't have the words, but I'm still here. And that's enough. Because consistency is not perfection. It's just something that builds your spiritual strength. Now let's take a few minutes and reflect on a little bit. Ask yourself, what hurt me the most? Then ask yourself, what did it teach me about myself or about others? And then finally, what part of me is still good? Because despite everything, I can grow. I can learn. And I can be resurrected. So let this sit with you. You didn't go through all of that just to completely lose yourself. You might be different now, but different doesn't mean damage. Sometimes it means you finally see things clearly. See things about yourself. See things about others. And when you see clearly, you're becoming better. Final sip. You got knocked down, but you're not staying there. And that's that resurrection energy. Now, next time we're talking boundaries, because healing is one thing, but not going through that same mess again and again, that's a whole nother level. So before we go, spill this tea by sharing the episode with someone who's been going through it. And then, of course, stay connected with Real Talk. And I'll see you next time for more real truth, more healing, and of course, some more therapy. Because I'm not the one to gossip, but Sonya D is spilling the tea. The therapy.